Welcome to BoI Weekly. I'm Kayode Alayode. Just until last week, many of the existing and potential clients of the Bank of Industry in Kwara and Benue states had to leave their cities to access the bank's support services in neighboring locations like Akure, Oshogbo, and Abuja, the nation's capital. But the bank has continued to aggressively pursue plans to ensure micro, small, and medium enterprises in all states of the Federation can access their services in the states in which they are domiciled so that they can be fully and adequately covered in the government's financial inclusion plan. The latest effort in this direction is the unveiling of the Bank of Industry's offices in Kwara and Benue states. This brings the number of the BOI's branches nationwide to 22. For the Bank of Industry, the move is to further deepen credit delivery to MSMEs and strengthen its relationship with state governments all over the country. Stay close for how it all went down.
The agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
The Bank of Industry is in Ilorin, the Kwara state capital, on a twofold mission: to take part in the nationwide MSME clinic organized by the Office of the Vice President and to commission their state office in Ilorin, facilitated by the Governor, Abdul Fattah Ahmed.
So please lead us in the Christian.
The Governor, while declaring the MSME Forum open, calls for greater levels of support for small businesses, both at the federal and state levels.
As a way to encourage entrepreneurs and stimulate economic growth, I therefore call on banks to provide long-tenor funds at single-digit interest rate to entrepreneurs and small business owners. I also urge the federal government to simplify regulatory framework, introduce market-friendly policies, and improve the overall ease of doing business in Nigeria. No doubt, wealth and a high majority of jobs are created by small businesses started by entrepreneurially minded individuals, many of whom go on to create big businesses. For this reason, and coupled with the high unemployment rate in the country, it has become increasingly important for us to introduce more young people to entrepreneurship education. In recognition of the benefits of entrepreneurship education, we've made entrepreneurship courses compulsory for all students of Kwara State University. Also, we have established the International Vocational Technical and Entrepreneurship College in partnership with Alfred University, New York, to promote inclusive human capital development within the context of national middle-level manpower needs and global trends. I therefore advocate for the inclusion of entrepreneurship studies in the curriculum of primary and secondary schools, and of course higher institutions of learning across the country.
Once done, BOI's acting MD, Waheed Olagunju, leads the governor's entourage to the newly acquired state office of the Bank of Industry. But it all starts with music and entertainment by the local troupe. For the Bank of Industry, having an office in Kwara State serves two purposes: to further bring banking support services closer to the people and to strengthen the bank's collaboration with the government at the state level. The acting MD, Mr. Wahid Olagunjo, explains what makes having a branch in Kwara State strategic and gives a history of the bank's operation in the state.
It's a peaceful environment and it's highly receptive and enterprising people with great entrepreneurial spirit. The rich endowment of the state, essentially agricultural and soil minerals, have made it stand out among the states having high industrial potentials in the country. Its geographical location and its midland location has made it a strategic natural market hub and gateway to the southern and northern part of the country. Indeed, gateway to West Africa as well, because the market opportunities are enormous in Kwara State. In our continued bid as a bank to deepen our credit delivery process, we decided to open an office in Kwara State. It is noteworthy that the Kwara State office is coming up as one of the 22 state offices established by BoI across the country. By this singular strategic and visionary initiative, the micro, small and medium enterprises community of Kwara State are within reach of BoI's development finance and business advisory services. It is our hope and expectation that the establishment of the state office will further strengthen the existing partnership between the Bank of Industry and the Kwara State government by way of enhancing financial inclusion to entrepreneurs in Kwara State, as well as greatly improving our service turnaround time to our numerous customers in Kwara. This is better appreciated when viewed against the fact that entrepreneurs in Kwara State were previously served by BoI offices in Abuja, Akure, and until last week, Osogbo. Once again, this is expressing our most sincere appreciation to His Excellency, our dear Megiddo Kwara, for facilitating the establishment of BoI's office, which we are assembled here to commission. This is also taking place alongside the MSME clinic organized by the Office of the Vice President, which again our people-centered and development-focused governor is hosting in order to enhance the access of Kwara's budding entrepreneurs to services rendered by federal government agencies. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the healthy relationship between the Bank of Industry and the Kwara State government dates back to almost 10 years ago, precisely in 2008, when our highly esteemed, distinguished Senate President was Governor of Kwara State, while the incumbent governor was Commissioner for Finance. That was when the 500 million naira micro, small and medium enterprises matching scheme was launched, under which each party contributed the sum of 250 million naira. The pool of funds that was earmarked for the industrial development of the state, as well as economic empowerment of people, is being provided as loans to entrepreneurs in Kwara State at subsidized interest rates of 5% per annum. To date, BoI has recorded a total loan approval of 11.6 billion naira to almost 100 projects. They comprise large enterprises as well as MSMEs. BoI's accredited SME consultants assist entrepreneurs in packaging bankable loan proposals that have high probability of loan approval. We also provide post-finance services such as capacity building, hand-holding, and mentorship of entrepreneurs with the objective of ensuring that businesses grow and are sustainable. Prince Salt has continued to support those participants under the YES program. That goes to show how supportive we are as a development finance institution. The bank has also adopted a cluster-based industrialization approach in its lending activities by identifying 40 SME clusters in all parts of the country.